Okay, so here are those additional problems I mentioned. Let's look at number 1. We're solving for t. I notice it's on the left side. Now, how many terms are on the left? Good, 2. One of the terms has a t, but the second one doesn't, which means we need to get rid of it. Notice the 2 doesn't have a t, and it's attached by what operation? Good, addition. So I need to break it off using subtraction, just on the one side and on the other side. So when I simplify, the next line looks like, good, 4t, because the plus 2 and the minus 2 cancel out, equals 14. Excellent. Wonderfully done. Now, notice the t's are on one side of the equal to sign. The non-t's are on the other side of the equal to sign. But t is not completely by itself. So what are we going to have to get rid of? Good, the 4. How is the 4 attached? By multiplication. How do you break multiplication? Using division. So I'm going to divide both sides by 4, which means on the left side, what remains? T. And on the right side, yeah, I've got this fraction, 14/4. But remember the unwritten rule with fractions? Reduce always, always. Now, for us visual people, it's a good idea to sometimes write down what we're going to do to reduce the fraction. I'm going to reduce numerator and denominator by the number 2. Us visual people, sometimes it's helpful. So what remains? 7 on the top, 2 on the bottom. You do not change it to a mixed number. You do not change it to a decimal unless the directions so tell you. Good? Wonderful. Let's look at number 2. Okay, what are we solving for? T. It's on the left side, and there's 2 terms on the left side, correct? But one of those terms doesn't have a t. Yeah, we're going to have to get rid of it. So what do we have to get rid of? Good, we need to get rid of this 1. Using what operation? Excellent, subtraction, because that breaks off addition. Good, I heard you. Both sides. Well done. So on the left, what remains? 5t. And on the right side of the equal to sign? 10. Wonderful. And now we have a much simpler linear equation to solve. T is not completely by itself. The 5 is there. How is the 5 attached? Good, with multiplication. And how do you break multiplication? Using division. So both sides of the equal to sign need to be divided by 5. Great. So on the left side of the equal to sign, t remains. On the right side of the equal to sign, 2. Wonderful. Got it? Getting the hang of it? Got one more for us. Okay, give you a moment to start it off. Okay, let me catch up to you now. What'd you get rid of first? Excellent, the 2, using which operation? Wonderful, addition, because that breaks subtraction, right? And good, I heard you. Both sides of the equal to sign get the addition of 2. What remains on the left? 6z. And what is on the right side of the equal to sign? Yeah, -8 plus 2. The account's overdrawn $8, right? A bank account overdrawn $8. You deposit $2. It's still overdrawn, but by 6 now. Good? Is the z by itself yet? It's all by itself on one side, so to speak, and the other items that aren't z's on the other terms that aren't z's are on the other side. But the z's not by itself, so what do we still have to do? Divide by 6. I heard you. Both sides. Wonderful. Okay. Got that last step? Give you a moment. Good. Z on the left side of the equal to sign, and the right side, -1. Well done, you guys. Great. Now, following this, I actually have 3 more examples, and they involve fractions. So if you want some additional assistance with these types of linear equations involving fractions, stay tuned and have fun with them. I'll catch you on the flip side.